Hey everybody, our objective. Now that we've multiplied by 3s and 4s, and back in the day we multiplied by 2s, 5s, and 10s, we know enough multiplication facts to use those facts to divide, which is just the opposite, a related operation to multiplication. So let me explain. The first thing I want to tell you is that when we first started talking about division, we have good strategies to divide. And I'm not telling you not to use these strategies. Okay? Use them. I'm going to give you another strategy today, and if you like it, use that one. But it's really up to you. 10 divided by 2. If someone tells me to take 10 and divide it into 2 groups, to be honest, one of the first things I do is I divide them up, right? This is something you've been doing for years. 1 for you, 1 for me. 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 1 for you. 1 for me. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Think of it as 2 plates. You and your brother are just sharing marbles or sharing fruit snacks. You're sharing. This is something you've probably done all your life. Now here's the trick. You have to share so that both people have the same size group. Got to think about that. Okay? The other thing I want to tell you is that sometimes they don't say, take 10 and divide it into 2 groups. They might say, how many 2s can I take out of a 10? For that problem, and it's really the same problem, I'm going to get 5. But to understand what's happening there, I'm going to show you repeated subtraction. So this is when you take a number and you subtract 2 to get 8, and 2 more to get 6, and 2 more, and I have 4 left, and 2 more, and I only have 2 left, and then I'm going to take those last 2 away until I have none left. So I have 10, and I've divided it up into groups of 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. The answer to this problem is not the 0, because I know that I've given them all away. I gave 2 to Pete, and I gave 2 to Billy, and I gave 2 to Susan, and I gave 2 to, right? I know I have 0 left. What they're really asking is how many 2s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2s. There are 5 2s inside of every 10. This is another great strategy for division. So you can divide them up. You could repeatedly subtract the same thing over and over again, and you'll get the same answer. Those are the ways I actually think second graders probably should be doing division problems. However, it never hurts to learn a new way. So this is what I want you to think about today. I want you to think that 3 5s, remember how we learned that? 5, 10, 15. 3 5s are 15, right? And you could go the other way and you could say 5 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 3 5s are 15 and 5 3s are 15. And I could take what I know about that and I could show it in a little fact family right here. 3 5s are 15, 5 3s are 15. What do you think 15 divided into 3 plates? Hold on here, let me draw my plates. What do you think it's going to be? Yeah, so if you know how to multiply really fast and really well, you can use that skill to divide just by going backwards. Instead of 3 times 5 is 15, you just go 5 divided by, or I should say 15 divided by 5 gives you 3 groups, or groups of 3 in that case. Or 15 divided by 3 would give you groups of 5. These numbers are related, and thereby you can figure out which one is missing and solve the problem without skip counting or without repeated subtraction. Here's another one. I know that 3 4s are 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. And I know 4 3s are 12, right? So if I take 12 and I divide it into 3, so 12 divided by 3, what do I have to get as an answer? 4. And if I take 12 and I divide it by 4, what do I have to get as an answer? 3. So it's almost like I'm just taking this problem and I'm doing it backwards. Related facts. And this is true for addition and subtraction. And we're just bringing that same idea over to multiplication and division. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a fact that you should put in a triangle. I know that 5 times 3 is 15. So now they want you to tell them what 15 divided by 5 is going to give you. And then you can do the same thing over here. So if 5 times 3 was 15, I'll flip it around and I'll say 3 times 5 is 15. And then 15, oh, I did that one wrong, didn't I? They left too many green spots and I filled them in. Okay, I'm going to do this one first. What should, it's going to be 15 divided by what equals 3. On this side, it's the 5. And this time they want us to do 15 divided by 3 gives us 5. So you're going to use this fact family to figure out what's missing and what needs to be in there. Notice there are no numbers, right, that are not in the fact family. So if I have the triangle, that's every answer I need. 2 4s are 8. 4 2s are 8. I know that. So if I take 8 and I divide it by 2, I'm going to get 4. And if I take 8 and I divide it by 4, I'm going to get 2. And if I flip them, I know instead of 2 4s, I'm going to get 4 2s. All of the answers are in my triangle. Where did I get the triangle? They gave it to me. See? I just had to put it in there. So your math today is going to look like this. First thing you're going to do is show me that you can do the one for you, one for me method. That's the best one. I think that is the one kids should be doing. Then you're going to show me you can understand and do the repeated subtraction method. That's another one I like. That's the one you should be doing. And just to throw it in there, the fact that you are pretty good at counting by your 4s and your 3s now, it's going to let us use related multiplication facts to solve some of our answers. So the answer is in the triangle. All you have to do is figure out what's missing. I have the 12. I have the 3. The answer must be 4. Right? And it's because I know that multiplication problem so well that I'm able to do the problem backwards. All 3 of those methods are great. Choose whichever one you like. You're going to have to do problems 1 and 2, and I've given you the triangles to help you. Here's the model to kind of show you an example. And then you're going to have to do problems 5 and this other example here. And I've given you the division to help you. Okay, or I should say I've given you the number family to help you. You just have to figure out kind of what the problem is asking. And these are word problems, so feel free to have someone in your family to read them to you if you like. All right, I believe there's a fun math game on the next slide. You have to use your counting by 3s, your skip counting, to put my puzzle together. Put the numbers in order, and you'll figure out what this picture is supposed to be. I don't know what it could be. You tell me. Thanks now.